Hi, it's Sam from Jilt. Today, we're going to be talking about email list maintenance for e-commerce stores and why losing some subscribers from your list might actually be good. No, really. So here's a fact about email marketing. People are going to unsubscribe from your list. The average unsubscribe rate for an e-commerce email is about 0.25%. So let's do some quick math. If you have a 5,000 person list, you can expect 11 or 12 people will unsubscribe after every single email you send. Over the course of a year, that means you could lose almost 1/3 of the list you started with. I know. It's very sad. But it's true. Fortunately, here's the thing. It's not always bad. Email list maintenance all comes down to one guiding principle. You want a list that's filled with active, engaged customers who want to hear from you and shop at your store. Because it's not all about list size, it's about engagement. Let's talk about the benefits of a tighter list. 1, better deliverability. If people aren't opening your emails or clicking through to your site, it sends a message to the email providers that you're not sending valuable emails. And that makes it more likely your emails will be demoted to the dreaded junk mail folder. Plus, annoyed subscribers may just click the mark as spam button on your emails, which is another sign you're sending junk. Those are two major strikes that can affect your deliverability over time. 2, better stats. It's hard to tell if an email had a good open rate if half your list wouldn't have opened it under any circumstances. But if your email list consists of all or mostly engaged customers, you'll be able to get a much better gauge on which email strategies are effective for you and which aren't, so you can improve going forward. 3, better return on investment. Most email providers charge you more for bigger lists, so you could cut your costs down by trimming inactive subscribers. Email marketing is known for its high return on investment, and hey, every bit counts when you're working to improve that ROI. So that all sounds good, but list hygiene is an art. You want to make sure the right people stay on your list. There are really 2 ways someone leaves your list. 1, they take an action like unsubscribing or marking you as spam. Or 2, you take an action and cut them. So first, let's talk about unsubscribing and what you can do to try to keep good customers around. There have been lots of studies into what motivates people to unsubscribe. Here are the 4 main reasons that come up over and over and what you can do to curb some of the damage. Reason number 1, too many emails. This is pretty much the number 1 reason for unsubscribing in every single study. So here's what you can do. First, examine your email frequency. And if your unsubscribe rate is higher than average, which is about 0.5% per email, consider cutting back your frequency a bit. Second, add an opt-down option where customers can reduce the number of emails they get from you. One study found 41% of people will consider opting down over unsubscribing if they have the choice. Reason number 2, the emails are irrelevant. As people get inundated with more and more marketing, personalization becomes super important. So really focus on segmenting your email list to send relevant offers and messages to your customers. Also, make sure your emails aren't always just asking for things from your customers. Deliver value that serves them, not just serves you. Reason number 3, the content is bad. You want your customers to be excited when your emails hit their inbox. Good content is the key to that. Make sure you have a reason to send every email, like you're announcing something, you're sharing interesting information, or you're sending targeted offers. And change things up once in a while. Use a different template or mix in a plain text email. Just don't fall into a monotonous emailing routine. Reason number 4, the emails look like spam. If your emails look like spam, people will treat them like spam. Make sure you avoid subject lines that look spammy. Can we keep it under, let's say, 5 exclamation points and emojis? And make sure your design is responsive so your emails look good on desktop and mobile. Some email providers, including Jilt, have built-in responsive templates, so you don't have to worry about the whole coding side of things. Those are the main reasons people unsubscribe themselves. Now, let's talk about why you might remove them. Take a look at your email stats over the past few months to look for red flags. Are you seeing a decrease in open rates and click-through rates, More bounces and unsubscribes, more spam complaints, deliverability issues, those are all signs of a list that needs some maintenance. But you don't want to remove anyone who is or has the potential to be a good customer. Win-back emails can help you here. Win-backs are emails that go out to lapsed customers to try to convince them to come back to your store and re-engage. After all, people who have bought from you in the past are more likely to buy from you again in the future. So let's give them the chance to do that before we stop emailing them. At Jilt, our default timing for automated win-back emails is 3 months without a purchase. Depending on the nature of what you sell, you might define a lapsed customer with a longer or a shorter window. If you sell vitamins or supplements, it might be shorter. If you sell full-body Batman suits, customers probably won't order one every 3 months, so it might be longer. We recommend a 2-email win-back series. The first email says something to the effect of, "Hey, we missed you." Show them your newest products, which they may not have even seen, and then perhaps give them a good incentive to try to get them to come back to your store. The second email should ask if they're still interested in receiving emails from you. And if they don't engage after that, well, then it's time to cut them, as hard as it can be, to get rid of one of your hard-earned subscribers. A disengaged subscriber who no longer has any intention of ever buying from you is actually worse than no subscriber at all, for all those reasons we've discussed. Another element of list maintenance is removing subscribers who have stopped engaging with your emails and don't show any signs of returning. It's a good idea to try to win these non-customer subscribers back to your list before cutting them like you did with customers. One good way to do this is to tag subscribers who haven't been opening your emails. For any subscriber who hasn't opened one of your emails in, say, 6 months, tag them and then send all those tagged subscribers another email letting them know if they don't re-engage, you're going to stop sending them emails. Make sure to offer a clear unsubscribe option in that email, so if they want off your list, they remove themselves the right way instead of marking your emails as spam. But if they continue to just let your emails sit there unopened in their inbox, well, it's time to cut them. Ultimately, that is better for your list. It helps your deliverability, gives you more accurate stats, and leads to a more engaged list. There's one more element of list maintenance we'll cover quickly in this video, and that's bounced emails. Those are emails that are returned to sender for various reasons. Hard bounces are emails that go to an address that's invalid or it's been deleted. Those need to be purged from your list immediately, as they are terrible for deliverability. And fortunately, email service providers like Jilt will do that purging for you automatically. Soft bounces are returned because an email address has a temporary problem, like a full mailbox or there were server issues. You don't want to purge those emails immediately, but keep an eye on them. And if your emails don't stop bouncing, it's time to remove those addresses from your list as well. Good luck. We hope this video will help you cultivate a clean, healthy email list full of subscribers and customers who are ready to engage with your messages and buy from your store. And of course, if you want a great platform for sending out win-back emails and more, please check out Jilt. We're also pros at list maintenance, so if you need any tips, feel free to reach out. Thanks!